Bum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Ooh, sweet new art title card thingy. Yeah, that was brought to you by Patrick West. He does custom art, album art, logos, flyers, all kinds of really cool stuff. You can contact him at this web address right here, theartofficial, 2 E's in theartofficial@gmail.com. Thanks a lot, Pat. I really appreciate it. Really cool stuff. And if anybody out there wants to make me some cool artwork for the show, please do, and I'll give you a cool shout out on the show. And yeah, let's get started. Week 6. Holy crap, I've been here for 6 weeks and you're still watching, some of you, like all 5 of you. Thanks. So last week I mentioned the new DLC for Batman Arkham Origins, Cold, Cold Heart, and how we were all hoping that Rocksteady was hard at work on a new Batman game. Well, on March 4th, Rocksteady announced their final installment of their Batman trilogy, Batman Arkham Knight. So we all know what that means. People at Rocksteady watch my show. Yeah. More importantly, it means that this fall we're going to have a new Batman game on next-gen consoles, and it looks to be quite the game. Arkham Knight is said to be featuring an Arkham City map roughly 5 times the size of that featured in the game Arkham City. That in and of itself is pretty rad, but also they're saying that there will be 4 to 5 times as many thugs active in the city at any given time, and it will feature traffic-friendly streets, which means, yeah, you guessed it, you'll be able to tool around in the Batmobile. I linked to it earlier this week on the Facebook page for Weekly Stuff and Things, but if you didn't check it out, there's also a link below here if you're watching on YouTube's to the announcement trailer for Rocksteady's Batman Arkham Knight. Speaking of the Batmobile, check out this really rad golf cart that someone made. Can you imagine rolling around in the links with that? Do you think that the guy dresses up in the batsuit to play golf? That would be radtastic. Let's talk about some trailers really quickly. You all know my feeling on trailers. Sometimes they're worth it, usually just the first half. It seems like post-apocalyptic themes have been all the rage lately, which is kind of a sad commentary on our current culture, but it has given us some pretty cool flicks. This newest one, called Goodbye World, seems to be fairly grounded and deal with a lot of the really human elements of a possible Armageddon. It's a pretty cool trailer. I'm actually excited to see this movie. I put the link down below if you want to check it out. The full-length trailer for Michael Bay's upcoming Transformers movie is finally live. This is the film in which he likely continues to destroy a potentially awesome brand. But as my friend Casey pointed out, it looks like we might have a reason why Optimus is riding Grimlock, or at the very least, an excuse. It does seem from the trailer that Optimus tries to break Grimlock like some sort of wild stallion.
Excellent!
Marky Mark's in this one, so he likely won't have to endure the no-no-nos this go-round.
No, 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 no! Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no!
Which, in my book, is already an improvement. I really want this movie to be awesome, but let's be honest, Michael Bay hasn't made a good movie since Bad Boys 2 in 2003.
You a big old tall ludicrous looking ain't you? You rap? No. Move, nigga. Get out the way. If I see you on the highway, get the out of my way. Hey, Mike.
Are you rolling still? Come here. Give me that cookie. Get up here. Hi, everyone. This is Scarlett. Say hi to the camera. Look at that right there. See the lens? Say hi. Look, there you are. Just wave hi at yourself. Was that weird? Was that weird? Kind of weird. Okay, this child might be on the show at some point. God knows she's cuter than me. Alright, you gonna watch your cartoons? Yeah? Okay. Watch your cartoons. Scarlett, everyone. Speaking of awesome movies, we mentioned it last week, but now the full trailer is up for Frank Miller and Robert Rodriguez's Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, which, unsurprisingly, looks amazing. In my opinion, the addition of Joseph Gordon-Levitt to the cast is just a superb choice. He's so good. This film drips with violence, ambiance, and that great, moody voiceover stuff that makes great noir. Hit the link below and check this trailer out. For those of you who like watching things go fast and tight, who writes this? Seriously, like who? Well, I do. Oh, sorry about that. The Red Bull Air Race is back from its 3-year hiatus. It took some time off to adjust things and make things a little more safe. Apparently it was a little too dangerous even for Red Bull. The 2014 season started off in Abu Dhabi just recently, then it's on to Croatia, and then 5 more stops before finally finishing in China. This is some crazy stuff. If you've never seen it, you should probably check it out on the YouTubes, but after the show's over. They often reach speeds in excess of 200 miles per hour, pull Gs up to 12 Gs, which has actually just been changed to 10, because that's way better for you, I guess. And all like 80 feet off the ground in some cases. It's really crazy stuff. Check out the Red Bull Air Race series. One of the other things you may have never seen before is a big snake eating a crocodile whole. I'd like to fix that for you. Check this out. The full article, a link to the full article with pics is below. Apparently this isn't even that rare of an occurrence with this particular event taking place in Australia, which leads me to the obvious conclusion: Australia, not even once. Or my personal favorite, Australia, not once, not never. There's this super sweet comic I think you should read. It's called Rocket Girl by Image Comics, and it's written by Amy Reeder and Brandon Montclair. Here's issue number 1. Really cool art. The premise is really interesting. It's about a girl. She's 15 years old. She's a cop from the, I guess, kind of the future. She's from 2013, and she goes back to 1986 to investigate a corporation for crimes against time. And she learns that her present, her 2013, is far more advanced than it should be. It's more advanced than our 2013. And there's more to it, but I don't want to ruin anything for you. Rocket Girl. For the lazy people out there, there's a link below to Image Comics' Rocket Girl website where you can get digital copies for the people who read on digital devices, tablets and whatnot. Or you can go to your local comic book shop and pick up a hard copy of it. There's still something good about having a hard copy of a comic book or a book. Read comics, damn it! On to some gaming now. This one's for ADK and Scott. Your crack is coming to next-gen consoles, boys. The motorcycle side-scrolling platformer game Trials is returning with Trials Fusion, which will be available on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, and PC on April 16th. It's a simple control scheme. You can lean forward, you can lean back, gas, and brake. Seems easy enough. But if you spent hours and hours and hours and hours doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, like I have, this game is the definition of insanity. Add to that the track editor, which basically allows you to create pretty much anything you can think of, and this game is the equivalent to black tar heroin. But in gaming in a good way. You guys have to stop letting me write the show. It's clearly not. The Last of Us, which has received innumerable wonderful critic reviews, is finally getting the big screen treatment thanks to Sam Raimi, the guy who brought us the Evil Dead trilogy and the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, amongst other things. It's going to be written by Naughty Dog's creative director, Neil Druckmann, and produced by Sam Raimi. We don't have a director or a writer attached yet, or a cast or anything, but this is pretty good news. I think this could be a good project. And of course, as the news develops and we learn new things, I will be on hand to tell you all about it while you actually live your life instead of sitting around and trolling around on internet sites all day looking for things to talk about. I'm so incredibly excited that Cosmos is coming back on the air. You may remember this show on PBS in the late 70s with host Carl Sagan, exploring our universe and our place in it. Well, the show's finally getting a modern update and a new host with Neil deGrasse Tyson. The updated version of Cosmos is entitled Cosmos, A Space-Time Odyssey. It's going to start airing on Sunday, March 9th. Check your local listings for start times. Spaceship! And finally, if you haven't seen these yet, first of all, I'm sorry. But second of all, these are kind of awesome. They're a little creepy. They're a little weird. Ultimately, pretty sweet. These are real seniors reading real Craigslist personal ads in YouTube user Strawberry Beefcake's Senior Missed Connections.
I saw you outside of Walmart. I honked, see if you needed a ride. You look kind of confused. I liked that. So if you want to party in my van, hit me up. I do have my own wheelchair lift.
I'd like to say goodbye this week with some words from the ever-inspiring Bill Nye. Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. I'll see you next week. I don't know if I can do all this at once, but let's try it anyway. Ready? Mm-hmm. But are you really, Stig? Ladies and gentlemen, the Stig is behind the camera this week. First time since the Movie Guys podcast that the Stig and I have worked together, and it's pretty awesome. Mostly on that end of the camera. Coffee. That is a rude gesture, Stig. That was rude. And crude. And getting sticky things all over the tripod. So there's this pretty sweet comic I think you should read called Rocket Girl by Image Comics and written by Amy Reeder and Brandon Montclair. Here is issue number... What was that?